Most of us grew up thinking wealth means watching every dollar. I do that sometimes. I cut coupons, I find the best deals, comparing prices at supermarkets. I too have driven across town just to save some 10 cents on petrol. In this case, I've driven to Malaysia to save on petrol. But Naval Ravikant said something that completely rewired how I think. He said, you don't get rich by spending time to save money. You get rich by saving your time to make money. And the more I sat with that quote, the more I realized that, to me at least, this isn't just about money. Now, what is wealth really? So wealth to me, we talk about financial wealth all the time, but I think real wealth has three aspects to it. The first is your financial wealth, your investments, your income, freedom fund, or the FU money. Physical health, your health, energy, ability to actually enjoy the money that you have made. And then third is actually what I will coin as my spiritual wealth, your peace, your purpose, your relationships with God, your family. This style of stuff, no, you cannot capture it into a spreadsheet. Now, Naval was talking about money, but the principle, at least to me, applies to all three: financial, physical, and your spiritual, right? And I think that we spend a lot of time doing things that are not important to those three aspects. I call them the time leaks. So what are we actually wasting time on? I'll be honest about mine, right? There are countless petty arguments. I'm replaying conversations in my head with my family and all. So countless unnecessary arguments, judgments of others, holding on to petty offenses, just holding grudges, comparing myself to my neighbors to see who is better off, doom scrolling through social media to see who is doing well, who's not doing well. They actually consume a lot of mental, emotional bandwidth, and I think those time that you actually spend doing those, you could actually use those time to actually build something, right? And when I say build something, is really building something to improve on my financials, to improve of my health, and to improve on my spiritual well-being, right? So that's what I wanted to share. Now, how do you invest your time in building? So what does it look like to save your time and invest into wealth that actually compounds, that builds on its own? Now, for me at least, I'm going to start to do the work that actually build assets. In this case, I'm trying to build content, I'm trying to build skills in this YouTube, I'm trying to build relationships. For physical, I'm actually stepping up in my exercise routine. I do brisk walking with my wife, I do pull-ups, I do chin-ups, I do sit-ups, and I'm trying to delve into calisthenics, right? Spiritually, I think this is the one that I am neglecting the most. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little bit more volunteering work in my local church. I'm going to speak more, I'm going to encourage more prayer time with my kids. I do daily prayers in the morning, but I usually do it just with myself. I should actually encourage my family to join into my morning prayers, right? And hopefully, as I do this and as I build this into a habit on a day in, day out basis, hopefully this will actually translate to something that serves as a great foundation for accumulating wealth, both in financials, health, and also in my spiritual journey. So that's something I'm doing. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think, how you are spending your time, right? Hopefully I've inspired you to actually take a look at your life, take a look at how you spend your day. Everybody has 24 hours in a day, be it rich, be it poor, everybody has the same amount of time. So it's not like if I'm rich, I get a lot more time, but actually, if you are rich, you can actually save time on a lot of things. But nevertheless, do an audit of how you are spending your time. See where you can cut back time on things that do not build any kind of wealth, and start focusing on things that actually matters in your life. For me, at least, is my financials, my health, and my spiritual journey with my family. Till then, I'll see you in the next one. God bless.